Welcome to Pretty Lies and Alibis. Let's seek the truth and travel the long road to justice together. What you know, Alibis? Welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi. It's going to be a quick one, but I wanted to update you on what happened at the Kouri Richins hearing that happened earlier. Not a whole lot, but let's jump in. First off, there is going to be a 2-day evidentiary hearing next week, January 7th and the 8th. The court's going to review evidence and motions for the upcoming trial. The judge said unless the defense specifically asks for witnesses to be voir dired live in advance before trial, the judge will make decisions based on the papers that have already been submitted or a combination of their briefs and oral arguments. Defense attorney Lewis said from their motion to exclude a witness, her understanding is they would be hearing from 2 witnesses, Molly Ammond, who is a defense witness, and Brittany Fox, who is a state witness on a profiling issue. Essentially, the defense is questioning the scientific methodology of a state's witness. The judge said that would happen on the 7th, and those witnesses can appear remotely. As of December 30th, they have sent out 1,486 jury questionnaires that have been completed in Summit County, and also an additional 345 summons were sent out, but those people did not respond. So they'll be getting reminders either today or Monday with a deadline to finish by the end of next week. The defense says a few days ago, the state amended their exhibit list to include 20 to 30 new exhibits. The defense anticipates at least a few of those will be objected to, and they fall in line with other objections she's made in a motion in limine. She said it may be they can just add those new objections into the argument because it's the same nature of the argument that they're already going to have on January 8th. The judge said he assumes there'll be more of those, but he says there's 8 or more of you and 1 of me. So his limiting factor is to be making timely rulings. He said maybe the defense could see what comes from the 2-day evidentiary hearing, and then both sides will have the knowledge of what happened on those 2 days and know how to proceed. The defense says that at a prior hearing, they were going to file a Daubert challenge to the state's DEA drug expert, but they've decided not to. So what is a Daubert challenge? It's a challenge to exclude an opposing party's expert witness testimony. And typically the argument is it's unreliable, irrelevant, or not scientifically sound. Now, as far as Kouri's mom, Lisa Darden, the judge says with her testimony, it's a sensitive topic that may or may not implicate her Fifth Amendment rights. It could implicate a proffer of testimony that may or may not be admissible, and that has the potential to affect the jury pool this close to trial. Also, the potential to affect the voir dire process, and out of an abundance of caution, the court finds it necessary to consider the motion to appoint counsel for Kouri's mom as a potential witness in a closed hearing. They did have that closed hearing, and that motion for her to be appointed counsel was denied. It's already on the docket. So what's the schedule for jury selection? It's set to begin February 10th. That is a Tuesday, and that will run through the 13th, which is a Friday. It will pick back up on February 17th, which is a Tuesday, and should wrap up the next day on the 18th if everything goes according to plan. The trial is expected to begin Monday, February 23rd, and that should last about 5 weeks. The trial will be Monday through Thursday, so that should put the end of the trial around March 26th. So the hearings next week may have a lot more information to share, but that's the latest. Wanted to get that out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and we will see you soon.